Hey, what's up? Welcome to DGen Ed. That's degenerative education, meaning none of this is financial advice. Just me having fun looking at charts and going over data. And so here we are looking at Intel Corporation, ticker symbol INTC, which closed today on Monday, February 10th, at a price of $19.77, being up about 3.5% on the day, but dropping about 4 cents in the after hours. And so, yeah, I just wanted to go over the chart and some unusual whales data because some very bullish stuff stood out to me. It's something I haven't seen since tracking the stock. So here, what I wanted to go over with the chart here is we do have this nice green candle here for the day, and we actually closed at a pretty important level, I believe, 1977. That was actually the high on February 5th. So we got just up to that level. And so I'm a little bit concerned that it might pull back a little bit there. Couldn't get high enough above that. And also, if you do notice this peach line here at $20.01, that is the 21-day moving average. And so we did get rejected from that level, having hit a high on the day of $20.08, pulling back as you can see. So I do think that it might cool off a little bit, but getting a close, right at this high and, starting to see some more momentum, I'm feeling pretty good about the stock. And just some other levels to the upside, we do have the 50-day moving average up here at $20.51. So if we do go a little bit higher, maybe we get rejected from there. But if we can hold 20 tomorrow on Tuesday, I think that would be great if we got a close above it. And then, of course, we might be going even higher. And just taking a step back here, we can see the 200-day moving average up right around $25 a share at $24.85. So if we are able to launch above these two shorter time frame moving averages, I could see the stock price getting up to around 25. I also do have this blue line here, which was a gap that has since been filled, and that is at a price of 23.32. We did have some consolidation above there, so maybe that does act as resistance. And then just looking at the data down here, what we can see is looking at the MACD histogram. It has been red, it has been negative, but it does look like it's about to flip green. So maybe we do see a continuation to the upside through the rest of this week. And then also, if we do look at the volume, while it hasn't gone up that much over the past 3 trading days, volume has been incrementally increasing. So hopefully we do see that continue, getting a surge along with a surge in the price. So that would be great. Then looking at the RSI, that is right around neutral at 46.88 for the day. But the thing that does look nice about that is it does look like it, since it has pulled back, it may have formed a bottom here, and it might start to take off towards that overbought territory of 70 or above. And so, yeah, I think that this could be taking off in the next couple of days, but also I do think it's good to keep in mind that it could be pulling back. I got this blue line marked here where the cursor is. That's around 1967. That was the gap that was formed over here on the way up. Since then, it has, of course, been filled, but that could be acting as support now if we do pull back a little bit more, as there was this consolidation over here. But what I wanted to point out, which I'm really excited about, is the unusual whales data here. So this is looking at all of the data for Intel contracts, and this is showing the net premium just for one day, so the day of February 10th. And what we can see, which I have not seen in this stock over the past month or so, so I just think it looks really good, is that we do see a large increase in volume sustained throughout the day. And with that increase in volume, we see net put premium, this red line here, effectively being zero throughout the day, having closed at 37.28 thousand increase in net put premium. So it is unfortunate that it's a little bit of an increase, but if we look at the net call premium in green here, we see that go up at the start of the day, sustain throughout the day, going up ever so slightly and closing the day at a net call premium increase of $10.8 million. So that's a lot of money. And if I do slide up here, what we can see just above my head is this bearish bullish slider. And we can see that the majority of the premium traded for today, 60% is on the bullish side. And that does support what we're seeing in the data here. Increase in volume corresponding with an increased buying pressure of calls, nearly $11 million going into calls for the day. So that just looks super, super good. And then if I do switch this over to, let's say, the past 7 days, what we can see is over the past 7 days, 7 trading days, we have not seen call premium going up this high. We've seen it a little positive, but not above $10 million. But what we have seen is decreases in the net put premium. So that suggests selling of puts, that a bottom could be forming. Take another step back, look at 14 days. We do see another big bump in call premium on the 30th, but on that day it went up by 5.61 million, so about half as much as what we saw today. And around that time, we also saw some pretty massive drawdowns in the net put premium in red, with that coming down by about 4 million or so. So a good amount of money being taken out of puts. I imagine taking profits out of puts to reposition into long positions. So I think that this is telling us that bulls are starting to join the party as bears have begun to leave over the past couple weeks. And if I take a step even further back, looking at the past 30 days, we can see this massive dump in puts here on the 16th of January. Net put premium came down by almost $16 million. I've talked about that before. So what we see over the past month is the selling of a lot of puts, with some here and there buying of calls. But just so far as of today, on the 10th, we have seen a massive increase in money going into calls, over $10 million for the day. And so I think that this data is suggesting not only that a bottom has been put in, but that we could be taking off from that. But of course, if we do flip back to the charts, there are some levels to the downside that we could be retesting. Maybe we pull back to this level here where the cursor is, right around 1920, and we do have this historical 786 at around $18 and I think 86 cents. Kind of tough to see there, but that has acted as support going back to, I believe, 2009. So I think that we have a lot of great potential with Intel over the next week or longer. I imagine longer. I think that we are going to be seeing price get up to $25, if not higher. So I'm just super excited about that. Wanted to share it with you guys, but as always, those are just my thoughts. If you found them helpful, make sure you like the video, share your thoughts in the comments down below, and make sure you subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care, you guys.